Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another fan-casted Zoronden Starcraft 2 game, and I am Zoronden, if you didn't figure that out. Today is going to be a matchup on Cloud Kingdom. I am not quite sure what league this is, but let's go ahead and check out the combatants. In the top right corner is going to be the red Zerg, Praize, a nice little spelling of Praize there. And in the bottom left corner is going to be the blue Protoss, Aquamarine. Let's go ahead and bring up that production chat tab. Tab. Anyways, we'll see how these two guys are going to go head-to-head in this PvZ matchup. And I'm actually going to speed the game up just a little bit for just a little while. I guess it's more than a little bit, but just for a little while, as it is a longer game. It's not an extremely long game, but a little longer than I typically like to cast, so just a bit of a speed boost. And we do see a probe going across here for that early scout. I believe that is not a fast expand just yet out of Aquamarine. It is, of course, one out of Praize, as Zerg needs it very desperately in almost any matchup, as there is only 3 matchups for Zerg, so it needs them pretty much every single time, unless of course it's some sort of ZVZ where the other Zerg is not going a fast expand. Of course, if your enemy's not going fast expand, period, it can be good to do otherwise as well. Anyways, we got a Zealot chasing a Ling around. That Ling was only really scouting. He's not really going to be doing any damage around here. Quite a few sentries actually out by Aquamarine, up to 4. He could block that ramp off eternally. Now he's up to 4 sentries. What is going on here? Sentries continuing to pull on out for Aquamarine. Obviously, wow, how many is he up to? That is 8 sentries. What is going on here? Is he 1-1-1-ing sentries? That's not even a 1-1-1. Is he mono battling sentries here with a couple zealots for fun? Anyways, that lane does go down, and at this time, Praize is going to see that Aquamarine has a ludicrous amount of sentries. I don't know what's going on here. Does he have Hallucinate? No, he doesn't have Hallucinate. I have no idea what Aquamarine is doing. This is an insane tactic, and if he actually does something with this, I'm going to be astounded. So let's check out what he does here as he assaults this third here. A couple force fields going up, not doing a ton of good against the fast-moving Lings that just kind of run around those shields. And a couple more. Those are much better placed. Blocking off the roaches. He's now kind of stuttering back with those. I did lose a Zealot and a few sentries, and now going to pull out of there. And Praize is going to take this opportunity to kind of take map control, scout around, look around what he can do. He has a few tumors mulling about. He's popping off a Zealot down here for free. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat, but I'm not going to make you guys listen to that. Anyways, Praize is going to take out this rock here. That can sometimes be good for Zerg. Obviously, sometimes be bad. Of course, it will limit the Aquamarine's ability to force field off the ramp, and with that many sentries on the field, that could definitely end up being a very good thing for Praize. He's also going to take out these as well. Typically, rocks for attacking Zerg, definitely want to take those out, especially against his Protoss, and absolutely 100% against a Protoss that goes a ridiculous amount of sentries. However, I think Aquamarine has now backed off of those sentries, and very likely it was just an experiment out of Aquamarine. And, you know, you can't fault players too much for experimenting now and then again, if that was a statement. Now and then again. Of course, with the lower league play, you can never really tell if a player is actually using that as a strategy or if they're actually just experimenting. Especially when it is in active ladder play. A lot of these lower league guys don't get a lot of practice matches necessarily. They actually have to just go live to do their practices. Where when you get pro games, you can get a lot of practice matches, and a lot of times you can tell their practice matches by the color of the players in the game simply. But 9 times out of 10, if you have red and blue, it is a ladder match, especially if it's lower league. So Praize continuing with his creep, expanding, spreading, whatever you want to call it. It does have an infestation pit along the way, as well as an Evo chamber, actually 2 of those. A second, or a new hatchery, where is that going? That is going up here on this 4th. So, quite the economy, quite the force coming out by Praize. I'm going to praise him for that. Please forgive me for that terrible pun. And he's got about a 30 farm point lead on Aquamarine. That could definitely end up being dangerous for Aquamarine. Of course, for Praize, oh my god. Almost 40 of those are drones. So actually he's got a weaker army supply, but not by much. Because, I mean, Praize almost has, he has the 30 food point lead at the moment, 32 actually to be precise. So realistically the difference isn't that much, and especially with the larva production, if he's on par with that, he could replenish it here. But he has split up his force, and Blinkstalker's managed to take out only 1 roach. He actually could have done better damage. Unfortunately, he had to use the blink early, and takes out another one, and that force definitely needs to retreat. Blinking in, he snipes off a 3rd. Is he going to go 4th? He is hitting here with, before the spine crawlers are done, he snipes the spine crawler off. A couple of mortals in the mix, going to do heavy damage as well. Another spine crawler going down. Nice force fields blocking off the roach ball. They have to back off. Quite a few unfinished spine crawlers. Here come the roaches again. A few more force fields blocking off the roaches again. Those early sentries coming key into play here. Here come a few more roaches coming into the battle. However, the main bulk is behind. Aquamarine is going to pull out. I'm not really sure if he needed to pull out just yet. However, those spine crawlers were finishing, and that definitely would have caused some serious issues for him. He's now going to go over here with his obs and start sniping off tumors. Not a bad call with an obs on the field. Praize, however, is going to take this opportunity and... Oh, I thought he was going to counterattack. Unfortunately, he is not. He's potentially going to go for some sort of defend here. His troops are meandering around the field, though, trying to stay with the creep, it seems. Here he's going to take out a couple stalkers for easy pay. However, they do try and blink to save themselves. And some more force fields coming down for the bulk of the army, trapping off quite a few of these roaches. Are they going to go down? The major bulk has wrapped around the force fields and coming into play here. However, they are madly outnumbered, and the roaches are getting liquefied. However, trying to do as much damage to the stalkers as they can. Doing some nice damage as they are mitigated. Can they take out that immortal? They do! One immortal goes down, and a bulk of roaches that was destined to die as it is managed to snipe off an immortal. Unfortunate for that fella. And so, Praize doing some nice damage with a force that was doomed to not survive that engagement as it was. Mitigating his losses as best he could. And sorry guys, I'm a little bit of under the weather here, but again, I'm editing out any coughing I'm doing. You guys don't need to listen to that. Anyways, Praize is rolling out here with infestors and quite a few lings. Almost 3 control groups of lings. I shouldn't even say almost. It is indeed 3 control groups worth of lings, as well as a few infestors and an overseer. Not entirely needed, but check out the production of Aquamarine. Building a Dark Shrine, a Templar Archives, a Stargate, couple cannons, Zealot, speed, 5 gates, armor 1, immortals, and here comes a major engagement, more force fields, yet again a Stalker caught off guard there, and the major bulk of the Praize army gonna back off. However, he is now food count locked. He is gonna be more willing to smash and grab into the Aquamarine's forces at this time, as he is maxed, and Aquamarine is indeed not, and here he's gonna go for the 4th. Can he snipe it off? He's going to back off again, not willing to engage that army fully. Sorry about that, scrolled off. The force fields, again, seriously causing issues for Praize. You know, those early investments in those sentries is indeed paying off at this time for great cause, but here comes a massive engagement. Several fungals going down, causing serious damage, including infested Terrans coming down. And the Praize army is doing some massive damage here. He pulls the infestors back as the roaches are starting to fall. However, massive damage has been done to Aquamarine. Praize almost having 100 food count lead at this time. And he needs to press this advantage if he can. He does lose quite a few food counts there to those roaches dying, though. And Aquamarine is going to press out with his army here, believing he has a powerful lead, and indeed he may because of the drone count of Praize. Let's check out that drone count at this second. 98 to 86 is actually not as in favor for Praize as it used to be, which actually means Praize has more army than Aquamarine, or at least than the balance he used to be. So Aquamarine will need to be careful here. And we do have a Zealot attack going down on this 6th or 5th. I don't know which it is, as there is another one down here that is about to get attacked as well. I'm just going to call it the 6th, which has gone down. Looks like he's going to go after this 5th. However, there are quite a few Lings coming in here. That is a Stalker in a force field, but it went down. That Immortal is going to bite it as well as the rest of the Stalkers. A nice fungal, and Lings cleaning up that. Only 2 Stalkers got away, massively hurting. 1 Ling takes out a Stalker. Is he going to take out the second one? No, a few DTs do manage to save that Stalker at, wow, 4 hit points. A very close call there for that Stalker. 1 Ling almost getting more than his money's worth as he killed 1 Stalker, almost 2. And look at this, we have some DTs rolling in. Already some DTs down there hitting the 5th. However, Spore Caller just completely saucing those DTs. That was disgusting. I'm not even going to talk fast for that. Not worth my energy. Not worth my time. That was sad. That was depressing. However, these 2 DTs are going to easily take out this unless a fungal goes down. It does, but they still get the hatchery. Those DTs pay for it with their lives, however. Looks like we got a drop or a warp in going down in the main here. Are they going to snipe this hive off? Oh my gosh, I don't see a reason why not, especially if they pull off, though. They're going to go for that Greater Spire. That is great. Snipe as well. Pulling back a few. 23 hit points there. The hive goes down. The Greater Spire goes down as well. Moving out a few units. Here comes the Lings to massively kill off the Zealots. However, there is no detection here. The DT's still doing their worth. Where did that drop go? He's down here in the probe line, killing off so many probes. Great drops here by Aquamarine, mitigating his lower count here of units by doing as much damage as he can with cloaking in the right places at the right time. The DT's in the main still going. What is going on here? I cannot believe the damage being done by these few DTs. Quite a bit of damage. The others have retreated. They did not die. They did not die. They did not die. Continuing to do their damage here. Took out the spawning pool. Almost took out that queen. They are backing off a little bit as an Overseer has come in. They're going to be killed off down there. Where did the Broodlords go, though? I saw quite a few Broodlords warp in. Looks like some warp ins came down here as well. Continuing to try and do that. Some Zealots running in with their legs as well. There are the Broodlords. How many do we have on the field? Looks like we have 9 Broodlords on the field, though. That is going to be an issue for Aquamarine. You will need to be head conscious of that. And is Praize going to let this hive go down, or this hatchery, rather? Oh my gosh, he lets that hatchery go down. Such a crucial mistake there. He had so many troops in the area. He could have easily taken that down. And PP. Oh, pausing. He paused it for a bit. They're having some computer issues. However, he has resumed. Player pause? I'm not sure what PP is. It's definitely pause. Anyways, we got a Praize coming attack here. A Praize attack, whatever. Going for that probe line, and as I scan away, quite a few probes going down. Not as many as he obviously wanted. That Forge is biting the dust. Where are the troops of Aquamarine? We have a secondary attack, however, going down here at this 4th, 5th. I don't know. I'm losing track of how many bases are on this map. Quite a few infested Terrans going down. Obviously, some more warp-ins. Look at this attack in the main going down. So many production facilities at risk here. So many roaches. I don't even know what to call in this game. It's going insane. The Dark Shrine in serious trouble here. Yeah, and there it goes. The Stargate now at risk as well. However, the roaches are more worried about the Stalkers at the moment. A couple Void Rays on the field as well, trying to do as much damage as they can. However, the roaches are starting to thin, especially with DTs on the field. Obviously, no more DTs coming in, but a few going to do quite a bit of damage. However, the Broodlords have been unleashed down here on this 4th, doing quite a bit of damage. That is something that Aquamarine is obviously going to have to be worried about with his 4th now gone. Aquamarine doesn't have too much in the line of air defense. In fact, he doesn't have too much in the line of defense. He now has 5 Stalkers, 7 Void Rays, which are his best hope at this time, 2 DTs, and 9 Zealots. But you saw that On the production tab, there's a mothership just about to finish. In fact, it just did finish. So with the Void Rays and the mothership, that is actually going to be a credible threat to Praize. I don't know if Praize saw that or heard it. However, look at these. Oh my god, so many probes going down to that Lingling blob. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's a massive Zergling blob massacring probes and nexuses and gateways and pylons and doing their damage. They're even going to escape. Void Rays is not the best counter to Zergling. And check out this little army sitting up here, happy to have killed off this base and just kind of camp it. Looks like they're going to move out, try and do some damage. And look at this long distance mining. That is some nuts crap. And look, there's minerals here. You could be mining those non-long distance. We got another engagement here. A few more Lings go down. However, the bulk of them are going to escape. Quite a few more zerging on by as they do. And oh my god, they're right in the long distance mining line. So many probes going down. I cannot believe what I'm seeing down there. There's so much action going on in this game, and the Broodlords are open for attack. Here come the Void Rays. They're going to easily snipe out those Corruptors. There's only 3 of them. So many Void Rays about to go down. Oh my god. Can the Infestors save them? So many Infested Terrans going down. They might be able to save these Broodlords. However, the Void Rays just got to move out of the range of the Infested Terrans, and that's what they're doing. Oh, one goes down. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I don't even know. The Void Rays are still plodding around, kind of circling their prey, just waiting for the Infested Terran to die off as they are doing. The Obs is seeing every gritty detail. Here comes another Zergling rush, hungry for that long-distance probe line that just has not re-established the Nexus. He's just completely, ridiculously long mining at this time, as he is going from this third to the main. As this Natural's Nexus is gone, the Zerglings are tearing into this gateway here, as well as the other one. However, a few charge lots coming in to try and mitigate this defense. The Void Rays still trying to chase down these Broodlords. However, that is so many infestors with infested Terrans. They can so throw down fungals and just... Oh, is it gonna happen? Well, he gets about half of them. Can he mitigate it? Can he keep it going? He's going to throw down infested Terrans instead of a continued fungal. Is that the right call? And another fungal, and he does indeed take out that small group. And most of the Void Rays have not fallen. However, there is still a bulky number. Oh, and he's starting to snipe off infestors. This could end sour. However, fungals are still going down. And this is too many infestors there to really counter them, especially with Void Rays. Even more fungals going down. Just bad news bears for them Void Rays. Here come the Zealots. That is what needs to be done. Unfortunately, they're running into the infested Terrans. They're going to take unneeded damage and a few unneeded deaths indeed. Can they get in to that infestor ball? Unfortunately, with the Broodlords in the way, this is going to end badly for the Zealots. Oh, check out that fungal. So many Zealots getting caught in that fungal. Now the embedded Terrans coming down. Broodlords starting to take some damage from the Void Rays. It's just mass chaos. I don't even know what's going on. The Zerg is going to pull off this attack defense thing going on right over here. So many Broodlings, so many infested Terrans, just so many free units on the field by Praize. And honestly, that is what is causing him in the moment to just kind of pull ahead slightly, at least in army. Let's check out the units tab. Oh my god. Only 8 Void Rays on the field for Aquamarine at this time. That is very bad for him. However, look at Praize. He's only got 5 Broodlords. But that 14 infestor number is redonk, especially against 8 Void Rays. Are you kidding me? If 14 infestors can't kill 8 Void Rays, then Praize deserves to lose. I mean, that is nuts. This is a very well-played match by both players. I have no idea who's going to manage to pull this off, although it is leading Praize a little bit. I shouldn't say no idea. So if Aquamarine could pull this off, whoa, The 5 Broodlords are kind of maneuvering their way over here. Can they do some damage? Unfortunately, if they start to do anything, they're going to attract the attention of these Void Rays. So, both players kind of having to be careful, having to park their units in appropriate areas, appropriate positions. And indeed, at this time, they both have to back off a little, mind their time, figure out what they want to do. And it looks like Aquamarine, with some Zealots on the field, might be ready for something. However, Praize is ahead of him, throwing down a few infested Terrans. They're going to easily take out that Void Ray once they hatch. And there goes that Void Ray. Ba-boom! Are these infested Terrans going to go for the kill? Looks like they're going to let their minions, infested Terrans, do it themselves. My mouse has stopped working. What is going on? Ah! Oh my god! Okay, we're back. My mouse button got stuck. I apologize. Those infested Terrans are going to easily take out this Nexus, as long as they don't die. No, they won't. Here comes a few Charged Zealots. They're going to ignore the infested Terrans, a wise decision. However, they're going to run into this bulk, and they are going to attack them. To start moving on beyond them, unfortunately, that is quite a bit of damage they have taken unnecessarily. Oh, but so many infested Terrans going down. Where are the Fungals? They have wasted all their energy on infested Terrans, and the Void Rays slaughter them. Now they're going to slaughter the Broodlords, and this might be the opening Aquamarine needed to win. Just an unfortunate energy consumption use by Praize. Too much into infested Terrans. They're so slow, they don't get anywhere. You gotta save some energy for those Fungals. And now Praize is the one long distance mining. It is grotesque, it is long, it is terrible, horrible, horrible. And these 8 Void Rays by Aquamarine might seal the deal at this point. Let's check out that units tab. 2 infested Terrans on the field, or infestors on the field for Praize. That is his only hope. I don't see him pulling it off at this time. Aquamarine got the attack he needed, got the edge he needed to snipe out those infestors, and it just has turned sour for Praize. Let's see if he can manage to pop out enough units. More infested Terrans. Just 4 infested Terrans is not going to cut it. That is a gruesome waste of energy. Throwing a few queens in there, obviously trying. And there's a few more. Unfortunately, if he had done 9 at one time instead of, or 10 at one time instead of 6, might have done better. However, he is starting to slowly whittle these away, and unfortunately, he kind of knows it. He does have to pop out of this game. Holy balls! I haven't been that excited, that entertained by that crazy of a match in a while. I want to thank Aquamarine and Praize. That was a fantastic match. You guys are top-notch in my book as far as I am concerned. I believe Aquamarine, though, is the player that sent in the game, and I want to thank him a lot for that game. I mean, both of you played a very fun to cast, very fun to watch game. I don't even have advice for you at this moment. I'm just floored by the entertainment value of that match. So, thanks again to Aquamarine and Praize for the great match. If you guys like this, please do thumbs up. Please do subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. It's slow. It's steady. We're growing. We're getting there. But I need your help to do that. So, please do that. Please help me out. And I will catch all of you next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the other side.